Hello everyone and welcome back to another review. In this review is going to be one of my 10 Oxford Diecast Scania pump ladder fire engines, and this one is from Merseyside and it's a Scania CP28 pump ladder. So with that being said, I'm going to jump right on into it. So first thing I'm going to do is zoom in on it so you can see some of the small detailing. As you can see, right above the lockers it says Merseyside Fire Rescue Service. And then looks like, I don't know what the two blue things are with the white stripes across them. I don't know what that is. It's pretty cool. Looks like you got some lights right above the lockers, which is pretty cool. Then looks like two yellow lines down across the back locker and the front one, which is pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Moving around to the front of the cab, zoom in, you can see it looks like the badge or the coat of arms that they have right there, that little symbol thing right there, and then it says 1357 on it, which is pretty nice. I'm going to zoom out now. That's some of the detailing there. And then turning it around to the front, and I'm going to zoom back in again. It's got Scania written across the front, which is pretty nice. And then right by the front bumper, or right down there, it says P270. Pretty nice little detailing. Nice little detail there. And looks like you got a license plate at the bottom, which is pretty cool. DK57FLA. Pretty nice. Zoom out. Got a light bar across the top. I like the white part in the middle, which is pretty cool. And then you also see this right here, this part right here, looks like it's got two extra lights right across the top, on top of that. Or that's what it looks like to me, but that's pretty cool. It's a nice detail to it. So that'll be it for the front part. And then turning it around to this side, it's basically the same thing. It says Merseyside Fire and Rescue right above the lockers. Then you see 1357 and the badge or the crest right there above. That symbol. I think the reason why it's hard to read this writing is because it's small, but I'm not sure what color it's written in. If you want me to make a close-up photo for a post, I will. Just drop that in the comment section. It's pretty much the same detailing on this side. So now we're going to take a look from above. So you can see right there on the top, right behind the light bar, there's that black square shape. That's pretty cool. And then you see the ladders on top. Also right here, you notice the camera or that light right there, that white thing. That's pretty cool. Small ladder here. You got this one over here on this side, and you got this big old thing right here in the middle. Looks like a ladder, but it could be a different type of contraption. I'm not exactly certain, but it's pretty cool. Almost all of my fire engines have that. And then turning it around to the back of it now, this is pretty nice. And I'm going to zoom in. Looks like you've got lights in the corner, like there's one right here by my finger, and then if you look to the left you can see two right here. It's like an orange one and a red one, and then at the bottom you see the three that stand out, which is pretty cool. You got these things right here as well that are hanging down at the back, which is pretty nice. The pump area right here at the back, so that's pretty cool. It's a pretty nice one. It looks like same license plate right down there by the lights right here, DK57FLA, so that's pretty cool. Pretty nice one. And now to give my overall view thoughts. So I got this one for my collection several years ago. I'm not too sure if Oxford is still running this or not. You might want to check their website, but this is a pretty nice model. I really like it. Not a whole lot of detailing on it, a little bit different, but I think it's a pretty cool one. I really like the Scania fire engines that they've made, And there is some nice detailing. Another thing I forgot to mention, if you look at the doors, they have like that line going across them, which is pretty cool. So that's another detail to it. Almost forgot, but that's another nice little one to it. But as I was saying, this is a pretty nice model. I really like the look of it. Not a whole lot to it, but it's a pretty nice one, and pretty great with all the other Oxford Diecast Scania fire engines that I have in my collection. They're pretty nice. So this one was a really nice one, and I have a few others like this. So this is a pretty nice one, and I really like the look of it. If you're an enthusiast who likes collecting emergency vehicles, especially the 1/76 scale models, like the ones Oxford makes, then the one that Oxford Diecast makes, then I highly recommend getting them for your collection, as they're definitely worth the money, and they're really great because of their detail and the features they have on them. And I would give this model a 10, so just because of that. So be sure, if you come across stuff like this, you get it for your collection. It's worth the money, and they'll definitely be great additions. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and please be sure you stay tuned.